I saw this tweet. Ellsworth Kindergarten Open House, about a kindergarten, provides parents a look at the indoctrination their kids are facing by teacher Rhonda Ulichny. Her class is not a family. It's not about being kind. It's about colors and ABCs. Parents are the family. Pull your kids now. So he has identified evidence and he considers it strong evidence. You can tell by the multiple arrows he put on the image that you need to pull your kids from this kindergarten class immediately. Why? Because there's a rainbow heart and because there's rainbow letters. And we all know what that means. The gay agenda's coming for your kids. And then look at this super villainess. Look at her posing with her flamingo pillar and smiling at the camera. She wants to murder your kids. No, really, he posted that. He was serious. He believes he has found evidence of a threat so dire that every parent needs to be horrified by it. And this is just one of any number of attempts to take people and to focus them on one teacher, on one librarian, on one book, on one classroom, and to be terrified and to ignore all of what's happening behind the curtain. Just focus on that kindergarten teacher and be terrified of what you see there. And this guy, you might think what's wrong to make some random guy your garbage person. First of all, it's my show, I'll do what I want. But more importantly, he has popped up from time to time in this quest he's engaged in to demonize schools. He went to this school meeting, and at the meeting, he decided to play a voicemail that he had recorded of him berating one of the school board members. Here's that video.
Right, so are you okay with hardcore anal books that are on her list? I mean, hardcore anal sex books.
So it was him. Like you could barely hear the other person. He called them up, he recorded himself saying the term hardcore anal porn over and over and over again. And I will remind you that that stuff is not available in the school. You can't get it at the library. But also that shot of the school board meeting making it look like it was just him and the teachers. It wasn't. You want another shot of that exact meeting? Here is a photo from the meeting. The room was filled with kids. And he decided, well, I brought this tape of me saying hardcore anal porn. I'm not gonna not play it at this point. And so he's terrified of kids being sexualized or exposed to material that's not age appropriate. And he also thinks it's really cool to play recordings of him saying the word hardcore anal porn so that they're forced to listen to it. This guy is garbage for multiple different reasons. He's now banned from the meetings, by the way, which in response to that, he then doxed one of the school board meetings on his YouTube channel. All around terrible guy and big old piece of political garbage. Thank you to Chuds of TikTok for sharing that video. Absolutely insane. That is two individuals pouring an accelerant and setting on fire, trying to burn down an immigration services building in California. And they, to some extent, succeeded, but of course also set themselves on fire. It's almost perfect karmically. Anyway, you know what the crime of this building and its employees was? It was so terrible that this act of domestic terrorism needed to be done. They help customers work with the immigration process and pay their income taxes. They're helping people who have immigrated be like contributing members of society and make sure that all of their legal paperwork is in order. Anyway, because they were on fire and desperately trying to not die, the suspects dropped their phones. Those are now in the hands of authorities. And so the chance of them being tracked down seems higher than zero. The fire was contained in the business's garage, but smoke from the fire did get inside the building. Most of the damage was limited, but a large industrial fan was destroyed. And one of the police officers involved in this says the footage is quite dramatic, and we hope that these individuals are identified quickly. I certainly hope so, because I'm imagining that the sort of person that would start a fire like this maybe is going to be a little bit more careful next time to not be close to it, but I have a feeling this is probably not the last crime they commit. What do you think, Brett?
Instant karma's gonna get you. Wow, bad, dumb, stupid criminals that. I mean, when you see a video like this, you look at it and you go like, why am I seeing this right now? Because I know what subreddit I'm on, and it's not typically like this is hard news where it's just gonna make you sad. It's like a weird, nihilistic, cynical, insane news station or news subreddit. And so I was like, I'm pretty sure the way these guys are flinging flammable liquids all over themselves, they're gonna catch themselves on fire, and they did. They got what's coming to them, and I think it'll be easy to identify them because they will be like mummified in bandages.